smell it with your camera, but I can smell it. We actually seen a moose over next to the beaver dam, so we decided to kind of get over there and sit on top of that beaver dam and see if we could call a bull out of there. It didn't happen, so we got back on the horses and we rode down to the next lake. But basically, we didn't get a moose. And we came back to camp, and you know, like the stories are wild. And
this is Stanley. He reads me a story every night before I go to bed. And the grizzly bear.
The grizzly bear?
Grizzly bear man. And you know how sometimes you just glass and you think there's a hole in the ground and just sucks everything up?
Mm-hmm. After you thought it happened.
It did. We watched that goat walk up the hill and go in a cave.
Okay.
First time I ever seen it.
Nice meal, nice campfire, nice being in that cabin.
I gained 5 pounds just from all the stones I sucked up my buttocks just getting there.
Next day, and we get up, and don't you know, the weather had changed. It had snowed in the middle of the night, and the ground was white, and it was blizzard conditions. But we decided, hey, we got good equipment, we got good clothing today. There's no sense of being setting in camp. You can't kill a moose if you're setting in camp. So we rode out, knowing the chances may be slim. Our visibility is marginal, and we get up on some high spots, but you can't see very far. So we decided we're going to ride horses, and we're going to bump these little valleys and gullies and look in these holes. And we got over next to the mountain where it breaks off. We was going to ride down and kind of look down in there. And boom, geez, there's a moose. Oh. We start calling, there was 3 cows and a bull. I don't think we got the camera out in time to get the bull, but we had the cows. And oh. We had a good encounter, we saw a moose. It just happened so quick that I couldn't even have shot the moose. But we did see something, that was exciting.
Time's running out on Bob Foulkrod's Northeast British Columbia adventure, with moose still to go.
But it looked like it was going to clear a little bit, so we rode up to an advantage point and we stayed there, and you could see a long ways away, and we glassed and glassed and glassed, but nothing was moving, We figured wind started blowing, it kind of snowing again, so we built a fire and we got ourselves warmed up. And
I found something that the buck brush would be good for. Toasted my sandwich.
Toasted some sandwiches and told some stories, and it reminds me of my ex-wife. She used to burn everything. Hunting moose up in BC. About 6 more hours to hunt moose. We decided since we couldn't see, we was going to start bumping again. We was going to ride the horses, and we was going to look in all these little valleys and cuts and holes in the ground where a moose might lay up and get out of the weather. And we probably rode for half to 3/4 an hour again, and boom, there's a bull, there's a bull. It was a bull, the actual track that we was on. Get to that tree, I can get a rest right there. Stand my rangefinder. There we got him. Here we go. God, I missed him. Give it a little bit more. Settle down. Okay, one more circle. There we go. Ha ha ha! Poleaxed it. Down he went. Boom, and there's our moose. And I'll tell you what, of all the moose shot in the camp this week, I got, that's the smallest one, but I got probably the best story of them all. Boy, he's got real long points on him, doesn't he? That one got broke off. Well, we came to make memories with the Model 70, and she definitely made some memories today. All of a sudden that fog lifted and it was like the Lord answered my prayers. Right there he is. And I was looking for a moose to take back home for my grandson, Dylan. Of course, you always dream of these 60-inch moose. Well, I didn't get a 60-inch one, but this one's perfect. It's gonna fit his bedroom. And just like this Model 70, when Dad got it for me, he's gonna look up there and dream about that moose. He's gonna read the stories. He's gonna watch the TV show at home. And someday, if everything happens, I'll bring him to BC on his moose hunt. And hopefully, he'll use this same Model 70. And that's what memories are made of right there.